Hey guys, Chuck with ChuckEtt.com. In today's world, we are bombarded with advertising, whether it's commercials on TV, billboards when we drive down the highway. We check our email and we're being slammed with ads. How do we stand out from the rest? How, as marketers, can we stand out and get people's attention? Well, stick with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to share a couple of strategies that work like gangbusters. Now, if you haven't done this yet, click the little red button down at the bottom right corner to subscribe to my channel. And also click the little bell and it'll give you an alert each time I post a new video. And also, it really would help me if you give me a thumbs up if you like this video as well. So let's get started. Okay, so the first strategy, and I have talked about this before, but I wanted to share it again because it's so cool, and that is using drop cards or cash cards. Now, the problem with a business card, or a brochure for that matter, is they're called throwaways. And why are they called a throwaway? Because people look at the advertising on them and they go, yeah, that's cool, and then they throw it in the garbage. Somebody gives you a business card, you take a look at it, you put it in your pocket, and then it goes through the laundry and it's toast. And the days of people keeping business cards used to get these little vinyl cases where you could put everybody's business card. So if you wanted to get to somebody's phone number, you could quickly do it. But people don't do that anymore. People got their iPhones out, they got their Androids. They're just using different ways of connecting with people. So a business card, it doesn't have the same bite that it used to have, say 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago for that matter. Now, I would say to you that if you do want to use a business card, if you feel you need to, then make sure you do this. You make sure you put your picture on it, because people don't throw people's pictures away. For some reason, we tend to keep people's pictures. But a business card with just a bunch of text on it, not so much. So make sure you put your picture on it. You'll find you get a lot better retention with people keeping your cards. Now, the thing I want to talk about is a cash card, and what it is it looks like real money. So it could be like, I got a Canadian one. Here's 100. I've actually got a $1 million American one. I don't know that you're ever likely to, you probably have a better chance of winning the lotto 10 times in a row than to find $1 million bill laying on the highway. I don't even know if they print them, but whatever, it doesn't matter, because the point is it looks like money, and so people's curiosity gets piqued, and they can't help. You can't walk past $100 bill or $1 million bill and not want to pick it up. I mean, all those ones and zeros, you go, you take a look left and right to see if anybody's watching you, and then you pick it up. And it's actually funny to watch this, because you can sit in a mall and set a $100 bill next to you. Now, you can get these in all different denominations of your currency, and they're very cool. I'll leave a link to a place where you can get these. You can get the American ones, but you leave these on there, and you'll sit there and watch somebody as they're looking at it, and they go, "I wonder why is that $100 bill there?" And they kind of look left and right to see if anybody's watching, because you don't want to steal somebody else's money, right? And you watch them, and then eventually they'll pick it up, and then they'll put it in their pocket, and they'll walk away real quick. And then, of course, later when they realize it's a business card. That's cool. But what you do is you put your your little slogan maybe, or your phone number and stuff on the inside. Now, the thing about a drop cash card, unlike a business card, is nobody throws money away. That's just something you just don't do. Now, you might spend money recklessly, but you just don't throw it in the garbage can. It's just not something people do. So even if, of course, it's not real money, but it's a novelty. So somebody will, take it out when they're with their friends and go, "Hey, look, I got $100, man. You wanna, should I loan you $100?" And but they won't actually give it to them because they want to hang on to it. It's cool. People love this. It's a real novelty. So I would encourage you to consider using a drop cash card. And the thing is, you can go to bookstores and take your business card and stick it in the business section. Different books that people would want to read, anything about entrepreneurial, getting started in a business. Put your $100 bill in the middle of the book. And of course, you want to be covertly doing it because I'm not certain that the bookstore would appreciate you doing that. But just slip it in the book cover or in business magazines, Entrepreneur or whatever. And what you're going to have is somebody's going to go home. They'll go to read their book, or they'll be reading their magazine, and they'll think it's like fate because they got this $100 bill with your contact information on there, and they're going to, you have a high probability that they will give you a call. The second thing I wanted to share with you is using emojis. A short time ago, I got an email from one of my coaches, and he was telling me about emojis and how they have an increase in his open rate. So when he sends somebody a business email and he wants somebody to take a look at his offer or his business, he'll put emojis in the subject line of his emails, and he's getting a higher open rate. Now, I had thought about doing this before I was going to give you, this strategy, but I thought, well, since I was going to do another remake of the cash card, I'd put both of them together because it kind of fit together. So I pulled up a website, and I got a stat here. 56% of brands using emojis in their email subject lines had a higher open rate, and that's a higher unique open rate. So the science is in there. The results are there. I mean, this is something that does work. Another application that you can use with this as well, and I know a lot of the top video marketers are doing this as well to get the attention. When you're on YouTube and you're looking at videos, you're looking at titles, put emojis in the title. Now you go, so where do I get these emojis? Well, you can go to emojipedia.com. I'll put a link down below, but it's a free website. You can get these for free, and they work. What my coach told me was that the Emojipedia emojis work pretty much with all of the Microsoft products. So they're probably the most widely used emojis that you can get. So. And again, they're free. So put them in the subject line of your videos. Put them in the title line of your videos. Put them in the description where you want to draw someone's attention to a particular website. And of course, with your emails, put the emojis in your subject line of your email. Now, it's obviously you want to be mindful of it. You don't want to put a bunch of cheesy ones in there, but putting like 5 stars, for example, beside a video. People automatically assume a 5-star has to be better than something that say a no star. So also, if you're wanting to learn more about marketing, I belong to a marketing group, and it's all about lead generation, and whether you want to learn to use Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, you want to use Facebook advertising, paid or free, you want to use YouTube, you want to do video lead generation, which is something that I'm interested in. Regardless of however you want to learn to market online, their system actually helps you to they've got training, they teach you how to do blogging if you want. They also have a blogging platform. The whole thing is all together. It's a really good system. So what I'll do is I'll put a link down below. It'll say something like lead generation or leads. So just look for that. I'll put it down below this video. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. We want to get the attention of the people who, we want to get prospects' attention, obviously, and whether it's waking somebody up out of a zombie state when they're walking down the sidewalk with a cash card laying on the sidewalk, or on a coffee table, or a restaurant table, or getting them to take a look at your email with those emojis. It's all about getting people's attention. So the first step is you want to get their attention, and then get them to take the next step, which would be to read what you have, or watch what your video is all about, and then hopefully get them to take the next step as well. Well, hopefully this has been helpful. If it has, click the little red subscribe button, and also click the bell, and it'll give you an alert each time I post a brand new video. And if it would really help me with this video if you give it a high five. If you liked it, give the thumbs up. And I wish you all the best with your marketing efforts, and I'll see you on our next training video.